7 Commanders, and welcome back to the channel. Just a very quick one today, as I'd not planned on getting a video out, but Frontier have today published a huge update for Elite and for the release of Odyssey. They'd previously stated that Horizons would have access to all of the new planetary tech that Odyssey brings with it from its release. They have today backtracked on this, and you will now only get this updated graphics and tech if you actually buy Odyssey. This will stay in effect until the release on consoles, where you will have access to all the new graphics on all the versions of the game as promised. Also, if you have Odyssey, you will not be able to share a gameplay session with anyone on Horizons unless you log out of Odyssey and log back into the Horizons version of the game. Now, my next video is addressing the positives that Odyssey will bring, as I was rather negative on the first episode of Tour of the Solar System. However, this is not that episode, so I will say that I find this more baffling than anything. Now, before some of the white knights come out from the last video and back FDev to the hilt, I will say that this is my opinion, and as such, I am entitled to have it. If you don't like it, feel free to click onto another video. This is such a bad move from FDev, just over a week from the release, and they've backtracked on the promise they made, and as such they will split the player base even further, as if it isn't bad enough that the expansion has as many people that hate the idea of it as many that love it. Then they go down and stop friends who would otherwise been able to play together from even just flying around together, or even just from sharing a gameplay session. Why? It's not because of coding, they would have known this way back. But to do this 1 week before launch? I mean, let that sink in. The expansion is 7 days away, and they pulled this stunt. Something tells me that sales are not going quite as expected. So in order to force more sales, they're making us buy the expansion just to get the graphics. Which, let's face it, for a lot of us, is the only saving grace of Odyssey. I asked in the first episode of Tour of the Solar System if Odyssey would be the death of Elite. But honestly, bullshit decisions like this from the devs will be if they continue down this path. It's nothing but a brazen sales tactic to try and force people into getting it, because the sales are not going as they expected. This is the sort of thing I would expect Big Bobby over Activision to pull. And the worst thing is, they've given no reason for it at all, which just highlights this cash grab. I don't know what else to say on the matter really, but I want to put this out there just in case Commanders missed it. So just to clarify again, if you have got Horizons and are not intending to buy Odyssey, you will not get the new graphics or planetary tech from next week. You will also not be able to share a game session with anyone playing Odyssey either. Well, that about does it for this one. Again, another negative video. I'm sorry. There will be positive ones coming, I promise. The next one is actually a positive one about the good things that Odyssey is bringing with it, though I'll have to rewrite part of it now after this. But look out for that one on Friday or Saturday. That should be coming at them. So until next time, Commanders, stay elite and stay dangerous.